said because he couldn't cover his stomach, he got shot in the stomach. He shot her, and then she ended up dying because she drove off the road. Like later on down the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like I said, people have no idea, bro. Just police interactions, and I think one of the best thing that happens is they get these activists that these BLM people and these that you hunting us, killing us, and they put them in these situations, these simulations, the way they give them the training situation, right? And a lot of the times, man, they either shoot everybody or they end up getting killed. Like you know what I'm saying, every time. And people just think it's just so easy, bro, to be literally in a life or death situation and keep a level head and follow all the rules and react and identify a threat versus non-threat, all these different things, man. It just comes to mind, and people just expect it to be, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, your first shooting, bro, you know what I'm saying, is that in itself is crazy. You can have all the training in the world. Shooting at a fucking target or shooting at a doll or something is nothing like shooting at a fucking person that's shooting back.
But understand something. All that is entertainment. That's like if somebody criticizes a pilot like Captain Sully or some shit, and you criticize him, and then they say, yeah, well, we're going to put you in the fucking cockpit of a 737. Let's see what you're going to do. I mean, come on. That's just, they're doing that because they want a story. They want entertainment. They want these bullshit fucking stats that they can complain about. Oh, yeah, well, when this person was in the role of a police officer, they overused force more than 47% of the time. Nobody in the real world, on the streets, nobody gives a fuck about none of that shit.
Hey, it's funny to mention.
The bigger issue, these kids are being brought up to disrespect authority, to hate America, and then on top of that, they're being brought up with no level of civics. These idiots don't even learn their fucking rights until I guess they watch Law and Order SVU or whatever it is, but they have no sense of civics. Do you realize most of these people are so fucking dumb? And I'm talking about older people. They don't even understand why Trump's not in prison right now. They don't even understand it.
Yeah, the same thing they want the benefit of.
They want the benefit of the law. The law treats people differently because they're rich or white or some shit. It's like, no, you stupid fuck. You don't even understand how the law works.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the Sully example because like they did the simulations and everybody crashed the plane.
Everybody failed.
So I was like, yo, you have to have a specific set of circumstances, and that specific person had all the training. What they used to say, you got the right one on the wrong, well, you got the wrong one on the right day, or vice versa.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that dude was like, this fighter pilot did like spend his time like with gliders and all this other stuff. So he had all this advanced training. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like taking it back to like police training that you had brought up. It's like, yo, man, cops don't even be training with adrenaline going, man. You know what I'm saying? And all they had to do was like kind of run in place, elevate their deal. So like even the cops, man, don't be shooting that well. You know what I'm saying? Especially when their heart be racing and all that stuff. I can find one thing that one of the cops did wrong in this particular video.
Not shooting him immediately?
No. The one that ran all the way back behind that light pole in a straight line. When the car was on the other side, like there would have been immediate cover. Like somebody shooting at you and you ran in a straight line away from them. Come on, man.
With your back turn, true height. That's what I said. With your back turn. So exactly, you're armed, and not only is she armed, she's already drawn her weapon. So her immediate fucking response, and you're the officer that could literally has the best possible situation of nullifying the threat, bro. Her immediate reaction is, oh, let me fucking turn around and run away, like you said, in a straight fucking line. You know what I'm saying? While this motherfucker done shot, you know what I'm saying, away from me.
Well, also too, shooting at the A-frame. They teach cops to like kind of stay behind the A-frame to give themselves protection because bullets.
B-pillar.
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta remember, there's 3 pillars. There's the A pillar, that's where your windshield is. There's the B pillar. If you're in the driver's seat, right? When they train these cops to step back behind the B pillar, it's hard for you with your left hand to point that gun at them. It's also really difficult for you to take the gun in your right hand and to turn around and point the gun at them, because by that time they could have shot you through the passenger window in the back of the head if they were really trying. But again, these fucking fat white female cops every single time I see these bitches in a video, they're always fucking up. Always. And they're costing somebody else getting shot because of them.
I don't know, man. Like, but they were shooting directly at that pillar. I was like, what's the point of that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, but you got to understand, because of the way a person sits in a car, the pillar is obscuring the back of your head for the most part. It's also obscuring the majority of your body. So realistically, what you should be doing is shooting through the window right at them. You know, don't you think it's kind of funny that with these rap killings, the gangsters always get it right, but the cops get it wrong? Do you think there's something wrong there? Like, wait, who was it? Young Dolph, who was in that car, that Corvette or something, and they filled that shit with bullets.
No. Young Dolph was in the store.
Yeah, Young Dolph was in the store. Who was that other dude? The one who was in the car and he drove into the hood and they filled the car with bullet holes.
Mo 3?
No, it was another one with a different name. I forget what his name was. He had like a colorful car and shit. Like, oh, there he is right there. Let me get my gun. What was that guy's name? Somebody in the chat. What was that rapper who had that candy-colored car and the thugs killed him? What was that guy's name?
That is not narrowed down. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay. It happened to Stack Bundles too. And that happened not far from me. That happened in Briarwood. And he had a Porsche Panamera. Wait, no, you know it was Chinks. Chinks had a Panamera.
Oh, that's what's the name. Yeah.
No, I went to that school. That was at Archbishop Malloy in Briarwood. I went to that fucking school, and that happened right at the corner where I used to go down there to go to the E-train. But that was Chinks. Young Dolph. Somebody said it was Young Dolph.
No, well, Dolph was the one in Memphis. He's going to pick up cookies.
Yeah, he's picking up cookies for his mom.
Yeah, Chinks is the New York dude.
That was the New York one, but there was another one down south, and he had a color. He had a candy color. Either it was a Corvette or I don't think it was.
That's Dolph. Yeah, the no, it wasn't candy color. It was camouflage.
It was a camo.
Yeah, he had a camo Corvette. That's Dolph. Yeah, he got killed in the cookie place.
Yeah. So my thing is, why is it that these gangbangers are getting it right and the cops are getting it wrong? Can you explain that?
Well, monkey see, monkey do. Just like like whenever people like hold the damn gun sideways, that was a trick back in the day for like mobsters to pick up the shells. But nobody knows why people do that.
Well, the reason why you hold the gun sideways in some cases is because they were riding on motorcycles and doing assassinations. And if you're on a motorcycle and you're holding the gun turned sideways, the upwards force of it forces your arm towards the front of the motorcycle rather than like up. So you have a better chance of shooting a person because they're not moving and you are. There was actually a logic behind that shit. So. But these monkey see, monkey do. They saw it. They thought the shit was cool, so they try to do the same shit. It's a stupid thing to do. It really is stupid.
It's almost crazy too. You see these like random shootings. Everybody else except the target gets hit.
Yeah, yeah, because of the recoil. But you know what?
None of them know how to shoot.
On that subject, like you know, we keep mentioning that we don't know how to police ourselves, right? Considering the vast majority of these homes are fatherless and you've got grown males who are probably angry, would you really want to put guns in all of these homes at this point? Because I don't think I would.
I mean, like, but nobody wants to get in a gunfight, including these people. You know what I'm saying? When it really comes down to it, and an armed society is polite society. That's the thing that those Western films get wrong. Because if everybody's got a gun on their hip, guess what? You less likely to talk crazy to everybody.
No, actually, more likely. You're more likely to talk
crazy. I mean, certain people didn't grow up right, but you know what I'm saying? Like back then, be like, hey man, like if it could end in violence and you trying to like see Sally in the tavern, you probably just want to see Sally in the tavern. You don't want to end your day with a gunfight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I hear. Is this picture of Solid Snake in Metal Gear 4?
No. This is from the first Gears of War movie or Gears of War video game. Oh, like I actually got my start editing videos, like doing this gaming clips.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, but I'll tell you, I'm sick and tired of these people. I'm tired. I don't know if they're planning another march or a rally or whatever the fuck it is, but I'm sick and tired of these people. I really am.
I don't want to hear another person talking about the amount of shots, though.
No, they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. But no, but I will say this. That the first thing I said when I got up here is even I'm a little disgusted with that because, again, you're putting innocent lives at risk at that point. If how the fuck do you need to fire 90 fucking times to take somebody down? That doesn't even make sense.
You know, like, and the majority of the first few shots didn't even break the windows.
Well, that means that they didn't hit the window. Because if those bullets hit that window, it would have broke that window and gone through. So that means that somebody wasn't shooting properly or doing what they're supposed to do. Because it's just like if it was me and you pulled a gun on me and you fired even one round, the thing about it is I understand the fact that most likely you're going to try to aim for my head instead of aiming for my chest because you know I'm wearing a vest. Therefore, it's going to take you more time to aim for my head than it's going to take you to aim for my vest. You know, regardless the distance, right? In that amount of time, you might have hit me in my vest once, just like what happened with this Anthony, what's his name? Spade, whatever the fuck. But with that shooting, he actually hit one of the cops in the vest and the bullet crumpled up on the vest. It didn't go through, right? But in that amount of time, I'm not going to run from the fucking car. I'm going to shoot you in the back of the fucking head through your windshield. You're not getting out of this alive. So why these cops are retreating and you see what they're doing in New York. They're letting the fucking immigrants beat the shit out of them. I'm like, do your bullets work? What the fuck are you doing? Like, this, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to fucking fight. What are you doing? But these guys are running every fucking chance they get. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
It does bring to the fact, right? That anybody that they know is going to give them resistance, like for a lot of police officers, they see them as a hard target, and they'll jack you up for like getting a speeding ticket. You know what I'm saying? Try to pull you out, put you on the hood, you know, show a force. It's really weird, man, how some of these officers be operating.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's implicit bias or what, but I think there's something seriously going wrong with the training, man. There's something seriously wrong with the training.
Yeah, big time. And we can't say society ain't turning out the best individuals all the time either.
And it's sad because even with what I'm saying, like I've done that use of force training shit. I went to the NYPD, what is it? The training facility that's here in Queens. And I went to that shit and I actually sat through their little classes where they show you this, you know, for a day and all that. You do like workshops and all that. And the thing about it is, it's like a civilian has the common sense to know better. It's like, yeah, I'm going to kill you because I'm not going to give you a chance to kill me. But the way they're training these cops, they're like, yeah, you know what? You know, you beat me up, so good show. So I'm going to let you go. It's like, that's not how this fucking works.
So they got catch and release in some of those cities, man, even for beating up cops.
Because I tell you, man, I'd love to do that use of force shit where like you have to pit maneuver people when they're trying to escape with their cars, man. I'd be slamming people at the poles at 100 miles an hour. That shit would be fun.
You gonna get some roll bars on your joint?
Oh yeah. So I'd be the only cop driving around in a Hellcat Charger, like pit maneuvering everybody. Like I'd be fun. I'd be waiting for you to run. That shit is crazy, man. These people are nuts, man. I don't know, but they got to do something about these goddamn kids, man.
And really, you know, it's only gonna get worse, man. It's about to
get worse.
There's gonna be more people out. It's about to be summertime, man, and it's only gonna get worse.
No. Forget summertime. Keep in mind, we're at the height of rent instability. We have mortgage instability. People can't pay their rent. People can't pay their mortgage. People can't buy shit that they want. Oh, it's going to get much, much worse because you already see the smash and grabs. You already see, like, I can't go to Walmart and buy laundry detergent because it's behind bulletproof glass. Because they're stealing the laundry detergent and they're stealing the deodorant.
Oh man, you said that. Hey, fantastic. You see that joint that I sent you today or I tagged you in?
Which one?
The bulletproof playground, man.
Nah.
Man, they got the playground behind bulletproof glass, man.
Yep. Your kids are hamsters.
Yo, that's so wild, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what is that for, man?
It's to make sure your kids don't get hit by stray bullets.
Listen, man, like, it's a damn shame, man.
Yeah, it's I don't know what this is coming to. I really don't, but I just don't know. I don't even know, man. It's like at a certain point you go insane just thinking about it.
Man, I had some cat tell me the other day, man, that I work with, that I need to stop watching this stuff. And I'm
You
like,
really
no,
do.
man.
You really do. It's not good for mental health.
No, but I'm saying, like, at least certain things you need to know what's going on. You cannot put your head in the sand like an ostrich. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, the way some of us be looking at some of this stuff, yes, you are correct. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for your psyche. But I'm saying, like, I don't want something to come over the hill or whatever that I ain't prepared for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you got to understand, we're basically watching snuff videos for the most part. And even internal affairs, even juries don't see the amount of shit that we see on a daily basis. This is no good for our mental health at all. And when you have news media misrepresenting what happens, misrepresenting the facts, because they're just trying to get a story, they're doing us a terrible disservice. They really are.
But think, okay, if it's that bad for us,
Yeah.
think of how long it's been for some of these kids listening to all this drill rap and, like, watching all these, like, World Star videos, and all they do is get desensitized, and they don't even have a moral compass, man. They might as well be them African soldier kids, man, on the cocaine and gunpowder, man. What they call it, brown?
Yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, man, it's pretty rough. But it's going to get a lot worse. It's going to get a lot worse before it get better.
But yeah, man, that's the crazy part about it too. Bro, we haven't even seen bad yet, and I keep telling people this. I know everybody's talking about the thing, right? The what do you call it? Winter is coming or whatever, bro. This shit, motherfucking fall out, bro. Like, dog, like when it for real, it's I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Let me see. It's Archer. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's going on with you, Eric? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, what's going on, fellas? How we doing tonight? It's Friday.
Great, can't complain.
Yeah, I keep seeing these names on the damn, I forgot the name of it on the title of the video, but I guess it's another police. The dude couldn't breathe or something like that. But ain't nobody really telling the story. I just kind of like tuning in. I seen like a couple of little snippets, but is this what we talking about tonight with the dude?
Couldn't. No. The dude got shot.
Oh, okay, because everybody's showing a clip with a dude in the hospital with the cuffs on him. He ain't got no shirt on, and
You're
they
talking
say,
about Kenneth Knotts.
"Oh,
Oh
okay,
no,
that's
I'm sorry.
okay."
I'm sorry. No. Edward Bronstein.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm confused. They got like I keep hearing like a name, and I keep seeing a different video, so I don't even know what's going on. But I guess it's a police shooting or whatever. I mean, a police, yeah, killing. And I think Tommy had something on Twitter with the mom and the sister crying, and
Mm-hmm.
she looked like she is that the same? Is that the parents or?
The one
'Cause
that
I
just
don't know.
happened is Kenneth Knotts. Sorry about
Yeah,
that. The one that just happened
yeah.
is
I
Kenneth
don't know.
Knotts in Texas.
I don't know. It's like three different clips and stuff I be seeing. I don't know who is who, man. But I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just trying to catch up to see what's going on.
Okay. Let me get to Triple Black. What's up, Triple Black? Go ahead, bro.
What's happening, man? I mean, I loosely followed, this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you really? Let me ask you a serious question. Do you really think it's a coincidence, like these things, like are getting broadcast this early?
Well,
In
hey,
the
hey,
election?
your audio just went horrible, fam. I don't know what happened, but it just went like
Can you hear me now, or
not,
you?
Go out and come back in.
All right.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ain't no coincidences with the news media and what they choose to elevate. You know what I'm saying? They're not elevating those stories of like, us like learning or like, being resilient, or the human interest stories that like, make you have faith in humanity. Those happen every day. But what do they show? This dude shooting at the cops and getting shot. That's what they elevate to the news story.
Oh, he shot at
And
them first.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, you got Biden in office, so all ever since George Floyd and everything, all the racism stopped after Trump left. So ain't nothing really gonna happen with this stuff. It's gonna probably this time next week ain't gonna be no marches and that because that's played out. But the news is pretty much dying. Newspapers dying. It's gotta people are doing like news is kind of changed now. News is kind of like in the people's hands these days. So whatever's happening in your city, state, town, that's what's gonna go. Whatever goes viral is the news, pretty much.
Yeah, but they still through their propaganda channels, even through social media, they slant it one way. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
So
huh.
like through your network or whatever, people will get certain stories because they're marketing it to you basically. So we're still getting a filtered version even through like these screens. You know what I'm saying? It's not 100%.
But the goal is to get you to get emotional, so we can get some steam.
Yeah, and plenty of people still do, even though they don't
Mm,
watch legacy media.
mm.
How many
Well,
people still think old boy shot black people? Rittenhouse. Still to this day.
Exactly.
Oh no, no,
Exactly.
no! Kyle Rittenhouse went out to hunt black people, but he
yeah.
ended up killing, or what is it, two or three or something, shooting three
Two,
of
two. So he ended up killing
them.
one child predator, and another guy that assaulted him with a skateboard. And it's some
No,
of the best fucking real time shooting ever recorded under duress in life.
That looks like that looked like an accident. That looked like he wasn't really prepared. He just kind of like went out there on a whim. So he was
nah,
kind of
he
looking for
And
trouble,
and
but he
by the
nah
wasn't
way,
he
really.
it's Kyle. If you knock me down, I'm shooting up Rittenhouse. By the way, that's what
like
it
Yeah.
is.
he shot the two. One was he got the woman for SA, and the other one was a child abuser.
Convicted child predator, not
Yes.
abuser, predator, sexual
Well,
predator.
I'm just thinking about your YouTube channel.
No, you go. I
So
appreciate you,
you
bro.
know what
No
I'm
problem.
saying.
Yeah.
And
Can
that
y'all
was an
hear?
accident.
Y'all hear me
Said
clearly?
those white people he shot was like they like the liberals who protect black people in them little crowds and them. So they got shot by default.
Nah,
So
nah,
if
nah.
if if
They
they
they weren't they weren't
if
they
they
weren't
wasn't
good
there, no
people.
no.
They
If
weren't
no
good
if
people, man. They were the
no
three people he shot were not good people. The other
no
dude, the other dude was pointing the gun at him that he blew his bicep away.
yeah, but I'm just saying, no, just to that crowd. See, if they wasn't there, he definitely would have killed more black people. He would have killed some black people. There was like the buffer between him and the black people, because he was going out there to start a fight with somebody black, but it just happened to be the buffer. That's what I'm saying.
No, no, that's not the case. What happened is, like they set a garbage can that could roll on fire, and he had a fire extinguisher and he put it out, and they were pissed off because they were trying to push it into a local business.
That's what I'm saying. The, the,
And
the, the
so
mom
he,
didn't the mom drop him off, and that they drove like 30 miles to drop him off across the border or something.
yeah, like him and his best friend rode over there.
Yeah,
So he was over
exactly.
his. Yeah, he did cross state lines, but like if you live in one of those border towns, you
Yeah.
realize like like I live in one of them towns. The border's like 2 minutes away from my house.
Yeah, it's like somebody that lives in fucking Jacksonville that goes to
I
fucking
live
St.
in
Mary,
DC.
Georgia.
Yeah, I live in DC. So going to Maryland, Virginia. I've been to Maryland
Yeah,
and Virginia
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you. But they make it seem like he rode like 50 miles to like a town way out of the way or something. That's what they made it
Nah,
seem
nah.
like.
He actually
Okay.
worked in that town. He
Oh,
had two
okay.
jobs in that town. He was a lifeguard because like the hometown is more like the residential area, and the
Yeah.
other one has like all the businesses and stuff. So if you like want to go eat or something like that, it's just and there's plenty of areas in the country like that.
Yeah. But I knew he wasn't gonna get no time for that.
But didn't they uh have a couple
Triple
of
black
videos?
fam. I don't know what happened, man. You was starting out good, but Your audio is shot, fam. It's like,
All right, man.
yeah,
I'm out. All right.
yeah, yeah. That shit is horrible. I don't know
Yeah,
what
you gotta
happened.
get that fixed.
Yeah. But nah, man. Just wanted to cover this. I thought I was gonna come up here and get some smoke. Everybody was saying a whole bunch. I was all kinds of coons and everything in the chat earlier. But I guess shout out to the brother. I think this and that podcast or whatever it was that was in the thing or whatever. Listen, man. We have to get away from this thing of where they hunting us, they killing us, they shooting. Nah, man. Listen, bro. If you comply, you will not die. Okay, and that's like a 99% chance, fam. Again, is if you comply, you will not die. Are there going to be some Philando Castile situations? Unfortunately, yes. Okay, but it also happens on the white side, and it happens on the white side more. Okay,
Yeah.
black people are some of the least amount of people killed by police officers, police involved shootings, all the different things. Shout out to Ronald Fryer, brother, pointing that stuff out. And again, this has just been stuff, man, that we've been told to us, that's purposely meant to keep us in this hate for authority and law and order and all these different things, to where every black person got to live by the street code. Okay, the law-abiding citizens have the street code to go by, and it's just stupid, bro. It's crazy. But hey, I greatly appreciate you guys for pulling up on me, man. Everybody that came through and supported, I appreciate y'all. And make sure I didn't get. Oh, shout out to my man Seminole. Seminole, appreciate your brother for the 5. So fantastic. I don't know if you said this angle yet, but remember, we're in an election year, so we're do something to get folks riled up. Same song, different tune. Yeah, same song, same tune. Yeah, exactly, brothers. The other brothers mentioned that. But hey, man, I greatly appreciate you guys coming through. That's that on that one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.
Night.